Alright, we are approaching this really short runway now. So speed is checked. Let's get the flaps to 30 right away. And then we have flaps 30, mixture is rich, the carpet is cold. Our landing checks are completed. I'm doing the low drag it in method now. So I'll be dragging it in over the grass, which will make an early touchdown easier. However, I'm not going too low too early because right now we're over the water, and if we had an engine failure now we would hit the water if we're too low. We don't want that, so I'll just wait until we reach land. I fly the approach at 60 knots and on very short final 54 knots according to the handbook. Make sure that the wind is what you expect it to be, because a tailwind on this short runway would be really bad, so have a look at the windsock on short final. Okay, we'll reach land now, so I can go a little bit lower. There are runway lights at the beginning of the runway, so I cannot be too low there, but still pretty low. Now I'm just dragging it in. Alright, idle, flaps up, and apply brakes. Alright, not bad, we made it, with quite a little bit of runway to spare. Let's have a look at the replay. Alright, so we're approaching Helgoland Dune Airport again. Now we are going to land on the longest of the runways, which is still rather short, with 480 meters, but not extremely short. But this time we have obstacles in front of the runway. There's a large tree and a campsite, so I'm not going to use the flat approach angle, the drag it in method here. Instead I'm flying a nice steeper angle to clear all those obstacles. Still very possible to do a short landing with that method, maybe not as short as with a flat approach, but the key here again is to have the airspeed under control. So speed is checked, flaps 10. You will never reach the landing performance from the handbook if you're flying too fast, so you simply have to fly the speed from the book. Okay, still waiting a little bit before I commence my final descent, so then I can have a constant angle approach. Speed is checked, flaps 20, flaps 30, I'm reducing speed to 60, and on a short final then to 54. Keep my approach angle. Of course, it should be too steep, otherwise we won't get the speed under control. But just as steep as it needs to be. Have to find a compromise between the approach angle and the short runway. Like to be even higher above the tree, but if I do that, then I won't be able to make the runway, so it's a trade-off here. Keep the speed under control. Okay, clearing the tree, that's okay, speed is good. and braking. Runway is not extremely short, so I'm not retracting the flaps now right away. I can do that now when I have the time. Alright, now let's look at the replay of this landing.